Hey guys, so today I'm coloring in my drawing of Kairi from Kingdom Hearts. I don't really play the game, so I don't really know the lore too much, but I know my friends are super into it, so I wanted to draw them. If you want to see my process work for the Sora, you can check out my drawings playlist, he'll be there. Yeah, I did them in two separate videos. It took me way longer to actually finish Sora, to be honest, because there was just so much going on in terms of like the black and the detailing, and I kind of worry about like the bleeding into other colors, especially if it's a really dark color. So I was being super careful. For Kairi, it didn't take that long actually. So right now I am coloring in her skin. I'm using the same skin tone as I did for Roxas. Yeah. Today has just been like, I've been all over the place. But I had like a job interview, so it's just like crazy. Like I just was like mentally preparing myself the whole time. It was like at 3:30, so even afterwards I was like not mentally like I was kind of still like anxious about it, so I ended up waiting to way later to color this. So if you notice that it's a bit dark when I'm coloring, it's just the shadow of me bending over because I decided to do this at nighttime, and I should have done this way earlier to be honest, but I was like so intensely thinking about what I was gonna say during my thing. So yeah, so now I'm shading her. I added as much shading as I could. I try to add more shading nowadays because it's more realistic. And her right arm is kind of hidden in the back. I was gonna make her hold onto Sora's like shoulder, like right shoulder, but I decided not to do that. I just had her end up, that arm is probably relaxed to her side while she's holding out her other hand like she's looking around. So kind of like an adventurous pose, if you ask me. And I thought it was super cute because my friend said like they're a cute couple, so I ended up shipping them together as well. So I put them together like this. I was gonna do separate drawings, but I thought why not do a drawing with two people again, because it's been a while for me to do that. Yeah, so I just finished her eyes and I'm moving on to her hair now. Her hair is a bit different from Sora's from what I saw. So I tried to use like dark chocolatey color looking colors for her brown shades for her hair. While Sora I use like a bit of lighter colors. So actually the darkest color that he has for like his hair, I ended up like for when I shaded his hair, I ended up using that color for her base, so that way when I gradually move up, like because I used two other shades to shade in her hair, I end up using darker shades to do so. So yeah, it took me a shorter time to color her in, so I actually didn't speed this video up too fast, so that way you guys can see the little details and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I only did it like one speed less than I usually do for like the speed ups. Yeah, so this is just me shading in her hair. Um, I think this turned out really cute to be honest. I haven't been doing like I've never drawn like piggyback poses before where people are on each other's back and stuff like that. So it's something that I wanted to do more of. Also, like I didn't do any like before I drew like some drawings that were like couples like they're holding the other person in their arms like the bridal style. I haven't done that in a while, so I'm thinking about also doing that for like my other characters eventually. Right now I'm coloring in the pink. You'll notice for the arm part I did color in the pink first. That's because the pink is the lightest, and then I go over with black. However, the black is actually checkerboarding, as the pink is just the lines. So I end up just coloring in parts of black. But I don't think I colored like enough in. It was just like I just staggered it to fake the whole checkerboard design. So yeah, so you'll also notice later on I forget to color the left boot, which is like you can see Roxas is kind of bent down, so his left leg is up so you can see his knee. So he's kind of like on the floor a little bit, and then Kairi's boot is actually supposed to be covered up by that, but you'll notice I completely forget to color that. I used a dark gray for her black, and then I went over and shaded that with black, so that way it was like I had a shading for it. I think she took less time just because, again, the colors, he had like so many dark colors, so I didn't want to bleed it into like the light colors. As for her, she had like very small amounts, so it wasn't as bad, so it didn't take as long. So here I am coloring in like the black parts to her outfit. I try avoid like coloring so close to the button, so you'll notice I like outline it first with the marker and then color in the rest afterwards. So this is me adding the checkerboard design, but I didn't really do it super well or like super accurate. I think I was just like so focused on like trying to get it right, but unfortunately it's the darker color that there was more of in the picture. So in like her character design for her clothing, so it was a bit difficult to like get that accurate. And now I'm coloring in her boot, so you'll notice I did the right one and I forgot the left one, so I actually did that off camera, like I colored it in off camera. But yeah, I'm basically almost done with the blacks here, and then I'm just gonna switch over to outlining. Yeah. If you guys want to see the process work, it will be posted in the description box below, so definitely check it out. And don't forget to like and subscribe. If you follow for more like notifications, and if you follow my art pages, you'll definitely get more notifications for like posts that I do for the process work. I know I've seen a lot of artists like not post all the process work, but personally I think I like to show all of the process work, so that way you guys get a nice general idea of like how I colored each section. So yeah, that's just me. I like to be thoroughly detailed like that. Even like the smallest thing, like if I color in the hair, I want a picture of that, so that way you guys can see that. Now I'm just outlining all around, and then should be done soon. First I did her jacket, and then that's when I realized the boot wasn't colored, so I just went around everything else that I colored in, and then I did it off camera so you guys won't see, but I colored in the left boot. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!